Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about the North Node conjunct Mars in a natal horoscope. Well, as most of you know, the North Node is connected with our soul's mission or purpose, and generally what we like to emphasize or accentuate in our lives, perhaps in the second part after age 30. And we look at Mars as connected with action, anger, passion, even sex, competitiveness, assertion, and aggression. So anyway, let me get started with this. The first thing that I think is an obvious conclusion one can come to with this aspect would be that this person would like to, they like to pursue things generally with a lot of aggression and assertiveness, and will follow the no fear concept, generally speaking, in terms of trying to attain whatever it is with their ambition or their mission in the second half of their life. The one danger in this is that the persistent part of the deal may not always be there, as Mars can be sometimes a little bit foolhardy, impulsive, and reckless, and it could be somebody that maybe gets impatient sometimes if something doesn't fall through in a relatively short period. They might stop whatever it is they're looking at or pursuing, and then they might go on to some other endeavor or some other thing that maybe venture that they might find interesting to them. And obviously, if you have something like a Mars in Gemini or Aries and making this conjunction, this would obviously, I believe, as far as that restlessness and patience somewhat would be even stronger in a case like this, where Mars in Gemini would be things more connected with a mental, perhaps scientific, or something connected with working with their hands as far as dexterity goes. And then if you have the Mars in Aries making a conjunction to the North Node, North Node in Aries, I mean, you could pretty much forget that. That's almost like a double whammy I would say like a double whammy in terms of the strong aggression but the impatience that would be connected with this as well. The person might show a lot of unbridled courage and fortitude in attempting to attain whatever their soul's purpose or mission would be, but it could be something where, as I stated before, they have to try. I think that the thing is to develop not just their qualities, but develop tenacity in their follow-through on this, and then really they have everything in place that they could do this. With Mars conjunct the North Node, this could indicate, since Mars does rule sex, that whatever is any happiness that is connected with their mission or purpose, and the qualities that they are attempting to develop in the second half of their lives, can very well lead to perhaps a more fruitful sex life. And it could show that the sexual partner also, conversely, their sex life, if this is good for them, that it's going to perhaps augment their chances in fulfilling whatever their mission may be, because it puts them in a happier mindset, perhaps. So anyway, we look at this placement, or I should say this aspect, and the thing about it is we just have to, another thing connected with Mars is that sometimes we look at it as being kind of foolhardy, sometimes impulsive, and the person might be very eager in order to pursue whatever it is that mission is that they want to pursue, and they don't. I think what's important is not to try to choose something maybe too quickly, too impulsively, or another thing is making impulsive decisions that might be connected with whatever it is that they're trying to attain, such as maybe applying, for example, maybe applying for a position connected with whatever it is they train for, or trying to get that first job associated with it that they see, where maybe something might not be in their best interest in terms of the environment or something. It's better, I think, what this person has to learn is being more assiduous and prudent in connection with whatever it is that they're trying to attain as far as their life, their mission in their life, and their soul's purpose, and what they want to emphasize or accentuate, say, in the second half of their lives beyond age 30. Well, anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for Mars conjunct the North Node in a natal horoscope. And stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about the North Node sextile or trine Mars in a natal chart. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis on a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because a person astrologically is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.